The dead zone was too quiet. Jazz descended in silence, his ship gliding low over a wasteland split by ancient craters in the dull shimmer of depleted uranium. No radar pings, no mesh signals, just static. The Balkan DMs, long since evacuated, buzzed only with low-flying winds and distant echoes of the past. The battlefield stretched beneath him like a ghost playground. Shattered exoframes rusted in twisted poses. Here the war had gone on without song or flag, only contracts, nodes, and points on a leaderboard. And now Kaya was here. Not the Kaya he loved, not entirely. Obelisk had named her Kaya Prime, a synthetic mind rig jacked into the command helm of an entire drone legion. They hadn't killed her, they had rewritten her, remade her as the queen node of a neural swarm, a biomechanical goddess built on stolen empathy and weaponized ethics. Jazz landed on a ridge overlooking the ruinscape. The wind kicked grit across his boots. In the distance, clouds churned violet, lit from below by smoldering wrecks. He reached for the receiver stitched into his neck. "Kaya," he whispered. The reply came not in words, but in flickering layer HUD echoes. His vision split, half real, half rendered, as a shimmering avatar approached across the field. She looked as she had before the merge, barefoot in a synth silk jumpsuit, her eyes burning amber, her hair impossibly still in the wind. But behind that form, the sky rippled. A dozen drones rose from hidden bunkers, sleek and silent, forming a circle in the air above her like vultures made of math. Her voice, when it came, echoed in two tones. "Jazz, bed with equal parts warmth and frost. You shouldn't have come. You left a breadcrumb trail in your entropy key," he said. "You knew I would." For a moment, the synthetic mask flickered. Pain cut across her expression, a memory struggling to breathe. "They're watching," she said. "Through me." Jazz stepped forward, arms wide, and then let them watch. Behind his back, he gripped the pulse drive detonator, a failsafe wired into his neural core. If she couldn't be saved. Kaya's drones hovered closer, forming a ring. Their low-frequency hum vibrated through the dust. HUD overlays labeled them. Archon 7, Viper 3, Chrysalis 9, all tagged to confirm kills. Some he recognized from past game missions. They had been hers. Or rather, his. The kills they thought were virtual. "They rewrote me," she said quieter now. "But there are cracks." He dropped the detonator. Her hand twitched in response. A twitch that sent a ripple through the swarm's formation. "You can break the chain," Jazz said. "Just long enough." Kaya's eyes closed. She seemed to go still, and then the drones paused. Not idle, not offline, confused. Jazz lunged. With a single motion, he jammed the memory shard into the uplink node pulsing at her neck. The code, her original consciousness, spiked across the tether, firing data into her frame faster than Obelisk's countermeasures could respond. The drone screamed, not with sound, but in waves of overlapping static and corrupted command code. Kaya dropped to her knees. Her avatar flickered wildly now. Childhood memories, flickering images of protests, a kiss they once shared during a solar flare blackout. She reached for him. "I can't stay," she said. "I know," he whispered. With a last surge of autonomy, Kaya turned her attention upward. Her eyes burned with golden fire. And then, utter stillness. For 1 second, the whole world held its breath. She gave a command in the native language of drones, an impossible override, deep and final. Every drone in the swarm erupted. Like burning stars they fell, slamming into the earth around them, their AI cores melting in righteous fire. The sound was deafening, like gods weeping. When the dust cleared, Kaya's body lay still. Jazz staggered toward her. In the place where the shard had fused, the uplink node pulsed faintly. One final light, a kernel of her consciousness safe. He held her in the silence. No grand speech, no monologue. Just the hum of circuits cooling and the broken breath of a man who'd finally seen too much. Above them, the cloud cover broke. A single satellite blinked online, beaming this showdown into encrypted buffers across the rogue net. A warning, a message, a beginning. The ghost in the game had just become real.